Morning, Dorset Abilities. How are we all doing? Okay, so welcome to my next video. So this is going to be a bit of a shorter video. We're going to do a nice little warm-up at the beginning and a stretch. Then we're going to play a fun game. Okay, we're going to play the game Yogi Says. Alright, so a little bit like Simon Says, but putting in lots of different yoga postures, okay? And then we'll lie on our backs and we'll do some nice stretches on our backs and do some nice relaxation. All right, okay. I hope you're all staying safe and well. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying the yoga videos. Okay, so let's start in a nice comfortable position, sitting down on our bottoms. Okay, so if you're comfortable with your legs crossed, you can cross your legs, or you can bring your legs out in front like this, however's comfortable for you. Okay, so we're just going to start with a couple of nice deep breaths. Okay, so we're going to use the arms, breathe in, big breath in, take the arms up, big breath out and bring the arms down. Breathing in, take the arms up, breathing out and take the arms all the way down. Lovely. Okay, we're just going to start to roll out the shoulders. So roll out those shoulders, take them back. And then change direction and roll the shoulders forwards. Lovely. Now we're going to do alternate shoulders. Take one up and then the other one. Go a little bit faster. Get a little bit of movement through the shoulders. Roll them back as you do it. Lovely. Then I want you to shake out your arms. Big shake out with the arms. Get that blood pumping through the arms. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to do a nice side body stretch now to stretch out the side of the body. Okay, so I want you to take your right hand down to the side. You're going to reach up with your left arm, big reach up, and gently leaning over towards your hand that is on the floor. So we're getting that lovely side body stretch here. Big reach up, extend all the way up to those fingertips. Lovely. Not forgetting to breathe in and out through the nose. And then come to the other side. Left hand comes down, right arm comes up, and big reach over. And breathe. Yes, I hope you're all enjoying some of the sunshine we've been having as well, which is really lovely. We're very lucky at the moment to have that sunshine. Lovely. You can even practice this outside in the sunshine. And bring the arms all the way down. Perfect. Okay, so we're just going to get a little bit of movement through the neck. Okay, so we just look one way, back to the middle, and then to the other way. Okay, looking down, tuck your chin towards your chest, and then looking up. Chin towards the chest, and looking up. Fantastic. Okay, we're going to get some movement through the spine now. So I'm just going to move to the side so you can see what I'm doing with the back. Okay, so this is our seated cat-cow stretch. Okay, so you're going to bring your hands over your knees, breathe in, lift the chest up, and then exhale round through the back. Think about tucking the chin towards the chest, lean back, pull on the knees, breathe in, lift up, and breathe out, rounding through. Let's do one more. Big breath in, and a big breath out, rounding through. Fantastic. Lovely. Okay, so from there, I want you to take your legs out in front of you. All right. Bend your knees, take your feet onto the mat, bring your hands behind you with your fingers pointing towards the front of your mat. Okay, and then walk your feet a little bit wider. Okay, and then we're just going to start to drop the knees one side and then the other. So getting a little bit of movement through those hips. Waking up the legs, okay? Fantastic. Brilliant. Okay. Then I want you to take your legs out in front. So I'm just going to turn to the side and shake out those legs. Pat those legs. Give them a little mini massage. Tap all the way down as far as you can reach down to the toes and back up the legs. Well done. Just get some blood pumping through those legs as well. Okay, from there we'll do a nice seated half twist. Okay, so simply we are going to twist to the right. Okay, so your left hand comes across the body and just gently looking over that right shoulder. So it's as if you're being nosy, all right? Looking over that right shoulder. Lift up nice and tall, so don't let the back slouch, okay? Lift up tall and breathe there. Breathing in and out through the nose. Lovely. Okay, come back to the middle. Then we're going to go to the other side. So right hand comes across to the left knee. Left hand comes behind, looking over your left shoulder. Breathe in. Sit up tall. Breathe out. A nice gentle twist there. Lovely. Okay, and come back to the centre. Now we're going to get a little bit of a stretch for the hips now. Okay, so bring your fingertips in front of you and walk the fingertips as far as you can, feeling a stretch through those hips. Okay, depending on how flexible you are and how you're feeling today, if you want to, you can just gently lower the forearms to the mat. Okay, stay with that breath there, always breathing in and out through the nose, guys. Okay, so we're going to slightly change that stretch now. So if you look down at your legs and notice how you've crossed your legs, can you uncross your legs and change the way you've crossed your legs? Cross the other leg in front. Okay, and walk the hands forwards, lower to the forearms if you want to, if you can. Always keeping the bottom remaining on the mat, so don't raise forward so your bottom comes off the mat, okay? So if that means you need to walk the hands in a little bit, you can. All right. Nice hip stretch. Feel it through the glutes as well, through the bottom. Perfect. Okay. Coming up. All right, going to do a little bit of a hamstring stretch now, okay? So take your legs out in front. All right. Make sure your toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. So I'll move so you can see my feet. All right. You can bend your knees if you need to. We're going to reach up, big stretch up, and then we're going to fold forward, hinge from those hips here, and reach towards the legs or the feet. Nice deep breaths in our forward fold. And then if you can from there, you can straighten the legs out. So we're getting that lovely stretch down the backs of the legs, guys. And breathe. Well done. Okay, take a big breath in. Stretch those arms all the way back up towards the ceiling or the sky if you're outside. And bring the hands all the way down. Fantastic. So that's our little stretch done. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to come up to standing, and we're just going to do a little bit of movement, a little bit of rotation, a little bit of a stretch for the front of the body. Okay, and then we're going to come into our little game, our Yogi Says game. All right, so you can play this if you're doing this video on your own, or if you're doing it with whoever you're with at home. They can join in as well. It's fine. Suitable for all levels. Okay, so come up to standing, guys. So what we're going to do is just bring your feet slightly apart and just bend your knees and just let everything go floppy. So just jiggle around a little bit. Loosen off the body, loosen off the muscles. Okay. Come to stillness, and then I'm just going to gently twist from side to side. Okay, fantastic. So a little bit of rotation here through the waist. Wake up the core, those tummy muscles. Fantastic. And come to stillness. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to play our Yogi Says game. All right. So I'm going to say, Yogi says, be around rock. And then we'll come into that pose. So I'm going to play the game with you as if I'm there with you. All right. Now, if you hear me say, be a tree, and you do tree, I didn't say Yogi Says. All right. So you can create your own forfeit. So it might be that you have a plank challenge, and you try and hold plank for the count of 5. You can make up your own forfeits, all right? So whoever you're with, whichever adult you're with at home, kind of have a chat with them, and you could always plan some, write a few down, different ones, but hopefully you won't need them because you'll be paying attention. And if you don't hear me says Yogi says, I'm going to do it anyway, but just don't copy me, all right? So this just makes sure that you're focusing and using your concentration, all right? So are we ready? Fantastic. Okay, so Yogi says, be a round rock. So if you're not sure of your round rock, you're going to know quite a few of these poses, guys. I'll be demonstrating them on the video. So come into your round rock. And we're going to just hold for a few breaths there. So this is really nice for stretching out the spine. This is our relaxation pose. Try and let the forehead come to rest on the mat. Arms are resting at the side of the body. It should feel really nice and just brings that calming sensation through the breath. All right, through the body. Always come into this pose if you're feeling a little bit anxious and you just want to take some time for yourself, okay? Child's pose or our round rock. Lovely. Yogi says, be a tree. Okay, so we're going to come up to tree pose. Fantastic. So find your variation of your tree, guys. Try and be big and tall, just like a tree. Pushing through that bottom foot. So this will imagine that your feet are the root, your legs are the trunk, and your arms can be the extension. So we can extend those arms up. They can be your branches. Spread those fingers up towards the ceiling. Lovely. Or you can just leave the hands here. Fab. Yogi says, be a tree on the other side. So swapping legs now, guys. So we always make sure in our yoga that we're balancing out through the body and we're making sure that we do both sides of the body. Don't forget as well, if it's too difficult to balance, you can bring your toes back to the mat, or we can do our really cool partner poses, which we do quite a lot in class. So we can do our partner tree, all right? So you stand next to your partner, arms around each other, your outside leg comes out and you join palms of the hands with your partner. And then you can come into your partner tree. Look at me, I'm very wobbly today. Got a windy tree going on here. Excellent. Be a cobra. Snake. Did you do it? If you did, there's going to be a forfeit coming into play now. Because I didn't say Yogi says, did I? Yogi says, be a dragon pose. Okay. So our dragon pose is our lunge, lunging forward with one leg. Bend that knee, reach up. So we're big and fiery like a big dragon. So this is really good stretch for the hips. It's actually quite a balance challenge as well, especially if you take that gaze up. Okay, so Yogi says that we're going to come to our dragon pose on the other leg. So swap legs, guys. Lift up. Fantastic. Brilliant. Fabulous. Yogi says, be a calm, quiet mountain. Mountain pose. Lovely. So this is our lovely, calming, restorative pose. Brilliant. Okay. Be a star. Did you do it? Another forfeit if you did. Yogi says, warrior 2. Surfy dude pose. Moving in and out of that warrior. Bending through that front leg. Yogi says, switch legs after 3. 1, 2, 3. And switch. Fantastic. Keep going, guys. Yogi says, come to lying on your backs for happy baby pose. Rocking side to side, guys. Yogi says, rock side to side. Fantastic. Pull those knees down if you can. Brilliant. Yogi says, draw knees to the chest. Yogi says, let's be an awesome aeroplane. Warrior 3 coming up for another balance pose, guys. Bring your arms out to the side and gently leaning forwards. Taking that back leg behind you. Oh my goodness, I am super wobbly today. Brilliant, guys. Yogi says, come into aeroplane pose on the other side. Let's try and hold it for 1, 2, and 3. Fantastic. Yogi says, be a cobra. Slide yourselves onto your tummies. Tuck those arms in and lift through the chest, guys. Cobra pose. Lovely. Yogi says, be another round rock. Fold forwards. Tuck the head in. Forehead to the mat. Lovely. Triangle pose, where we gently lean to the side. A little bit like with that teapot. Coming to one side. Oh, did I say Yogi says? Yogi says do your triangle pose the other way. Fantastic. You can bring that arm up if you want to, that top arm, or you can just rest it on the hip. Have a little go, hinging sideways from the hips, guys. Yogi says, come back to a tree pose. Try and hold for 3. 1, 2, 3. Yogi says, switch legs, hold for 1, 2, 3. Yogi says, mountain pose, but extend those hands up, guys. Coming onto tiptoes. And hold for 1, 2, 3. Yogi says, let's be a crescent moon. Gently leaning to one side, stretch those arms up. And then Yogi says, stretch to the other side. Fantastic. Yogi says, come all the way down onto all fours. Okay, Yogi says, let's come into our cat and cow stretch. So round through the back and then extend through the chest. Lift the chest. Round through the back and extend the chest forwards. Nice movement here through the spine. Yogi says, allow yourself now to come to rest on your backs. Have a lie down. So we're going to come into relaxation now. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed that lovely game. Nice and fun, making you more focused and concentrating on what we're doing. So yeah, come to lie on your backs, guys, or on your side or on your tummy, and make sure that you find yourself in a nice, comfortable position. Okay, and what we're going to imagine now, we're just going to close our eyes. Okay. And we're just going to try and focus on the breathing in and out through the nose. Alright. And then I want you to just allow the body to relax. Allow the muscles to start to soften. Okay. Just noticing how your body's feeling now. So you may feel a little bit tired, or you may feel more energized after doing that lovely short yoga practice. Okay. Lots of fun poses. I hope you all enjoyed it. So just take this time now, this short bit of time out of your day, whatever time you're doing this yoga video, just to relax and close the eyes. Focusing on the gentle rise and the fall of the belly as you breathe in and out. Taking notice of how the body's feeling. Think about your happy place, wherever that may be. Maybe a favourite place where you go on holiday. a favourite place you like to go. It might be somewhere that you would like to go, somewhere in your dreams. You may make it one day. Just focus on the breath, allowing the muscles to soften. And we'll just stay here for just a short while longer. Try and keep as still and as quiet as you can. Just taking this time for yourself now. Keep that focus on the breath. I think then when you're ready, so you can either you can pause this video, you can just lie there for a little bit longer if you want to. Okay, so from there we can just start to bring a little bit of movement back into the body. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. And then if you're lying on your back, if you're not lying on your back, bring yourself onto your back. And then I want you to extend your arms up above the head. Take the legs straight, and I want you to stretch all the way up towards the fingertips and all the way down to the toes. So a big full body stretch. Stretch and make yourself as tall as you can. Big stretch. And then release. Roll onto your side, bend your knees, and bring yourself all the way back up to seated. Okay, bring the hands together into prayer position. And then I want you to give yourselves a great big clap. Well done, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care, stay safe, bye.